Hi, boys and girls.
Hi.
It's Mrs. Posello and
Cooper.
we're here for another story for you today. And we're going to review some letter sounds and some words today, okay? So before we get started, let's talk about the theme of the day, Coop. Ready? All right, what's our theme of the day, Coop?
Polka dot or like dotted.
Polka dot or dot day. So Cooper and I are reading you a fun story called The Dot, and we thought it would be a neat theme to have. So if you have polka dots, go grab some polka dots, something with polka dots on it, and put it on. And if you don't have polka dots, like Cooper doesn't have any polka dotted clothes, so he decided to pick out something that had a round thing on it. So he picked a basketball shirt because it's got a round basketball, and the Michael Jordan sign's got the basketball in there, huh? Okay. All right, so we're going to start by introducing our friends today, which are also circle and dots. You want to get your friend, Coop?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these circular guys are called what, Cooper?
Emojis.
Emojis. And this emoji we love because he's just a fun-looking emoji. And Coop, why don't you show me your emoji, which got colored on, but it's a sunglass emoji,
Yeah.
right? Mine just said the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you ready to get started, Cooper? All right, so Coop's going to help with some props too, but first we're going to let you tell us what the sounds are for review. So when I hold up the letter, I'd like you to tell me the sound. We're going to stay quiet, Coop, while they do it, and then we'll tell them what it is, okay? All right, so the letter O says ah. What does it say?
Ah.
Ah, thanks, Coop. The next one is an X. What sound does it make? What one? Thank you. And our last letter is an E, and it makes the sound eh. Good job, Coop. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the words we've been working on. So I'm going to hold up the card, and I'd like to see if you can say them really quick before Cooper says them, okay? So I'm going to point to Cooper, and you got to try to beat Cooper, okay?
Make.
All right, good job. Ready? I'm going to point to Cooper, so get it first.
Play.
Good job. Next one.
Good.
Good job. Do you think they're beating you? I think so too. We're giving them a little head start.
Sun.
Good job. And the two more.
Oh.
Good job. And the last one.
She.
All right, good job. I'll bet you they knew them. They've been working very hard. Okay, you ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a quick story today, boys and girls, but it has a great lesson in the story. So we're going to take a few minutes to discuss the lesson afterwards, but I want you to enjoy the story as we go. And then Cooper's going to help tell the story with some objects, okay? So this is called The Dot, and it's written by Peter Reynolds. There you go. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was
Empty.
empty. Show them the empty paper Vashti had, Coop. Okay. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. All right, and Coop, why would the teacher have made a joke that it's a polar bear in a snowstorm?
Because a snowstorm's white and a polar bear's white.
Good. So did Vashti really draw anything on that paper? Nope. But the teacher just said it because it was all white. She was using her imagination, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. And Cooper gave it a big, strong jab. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. I'm going to show him the paper, Cooper, with her name signed. And there it is, Vashti. And there it is in the story. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. And there it is, her dot, with her name in swirly gold. Nice job, Cooper. Thank you.
No problem.
I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. And there's her watercolors, set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A yellow dot, a green dot, a red dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the red. She discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. And there she is, coloring and coloring and coloring. Cooper, what is she realizing as she's going on?
She could draw.
She's very good at art, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. You see another big dot up there, Coop?
Right here.
Yeah. How about another one?
Right here.
Big dots. Good. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not making a dot at all. And we did one of those too. Which one did we do? Made a dot without making a dot at all. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. And Cooper and I are going to back out just to show you all of our many dots. Huh, Coop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. What's gazing mean, Cooper? If someone's gazing up at her, what are they doing?
They're staring.
They're staring, okay? You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Do you think he can, Cooper? Do you think he could draw?
He believes in himself.
If he believes in himself, then he could draw, couldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper and said, "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Go ahead, Coop. Show him the shaky line that the boy drew. Okay. And show the kids what that looked like. Put it right up close so they could see. And there he's drawing it. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle. And then she said, and what do you think she said, Cooper?
Sign it.
Do you think she told him to sign it like the teacher did? Please sign it. So Cooper was right. All right, and that is the end of this story, but we're going to talk about the lesson for a minute. So Cooper, you kind of said the lesson right in the middle of it. What is the lesson that you thought of in this story?
If you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. So in the beginning of the story, Vashti was like, I can't do it. She kind of put a block on her brain, right? She didn't believe that she could do it. She didn't even try, did she? And until her teacher encouraged her to do something that she thought she couldn't, she was able to, right? And then Vashti, in turn, was trying to help a little boy see the same thing in himself. All right, so boys and girls, our crafts for today were to make what, Cooper? Dots. And Cooper and I had a little help. Cooper has 2 older brothers, and we all sat at the table yesterday creating dots. Cooper, which dots did you create? So that boys and girls might want to make a dot at home. Which ones did you do?
I drew.
Or painted?
I think.
Yep. You
This
had the
one?
big blue one.
This one.
The 4 little ones up here.
I had this one.
This multicolored dot. And this one.
Oh, wait. No, that was Peyton's.
That was Peyton's dot.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay, it's confusing because we did so many of them. All right, boys and girls. Oh, this one, Coop.
Yes, I did that.
You did that one. Okay. All right, we hope you enjoyed the story of the dot. It's one of our favorites because it helps us remember that all you have to do is believe in what you're trying to do and you'll be able to do it. I promise. Okay, so why don't you get working on your dots and show us what you were able to paint and what kind of creative dots you can come up with. Bye, boys and girls.
Bye.